Hello, Victor here. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been kind of busy over the past few days. But here I want to bring you guys another video before I head off to China on the 26th. Yeah, there's that to look forward to. And in this video, I want to showcase a new play style of sorts for Mad Eyes. I've been watching a couple Chinese players, top Chinese players, play Mad Eyes, and all of them mostly run this strange combination of insolence, which is like literally required on Mad's Eye, and confined space, which is what's really interesting about the Chinese playstyle Mad Eyes. I don't know what the name for this tactic is called. I don't even know if it's even well known or not, but lots of top Chinese players use it, and they always, every time I watch the videos, they always manage to pull it off successfully. I've been practicing it in customs with a couple of my friends, and I've never actually managed to pull it off correctly. You know what, I'm actually just gonna pause the video right here so I can explain some stuff before I get into game. If you haven't noticed or haven't realized, the way I play Mad Eyes is very similar to the way Zomboso plays Mad Eyes, mostly because I've learned from his way of playing, and that's how I play Mad Eyes. I head to the nearest console, I pressure survivors with walls to build up my presence. When my consoles run out of energy, I'll shift over and force survivors to scatter and that stuff. However, what I've been noticing as I play Mad Eyes more and more against more and more higher tier players, these survivors are getting better and better at reacting to walls. They're able to react almost instantly the minute I see them, and they run unpredictably that I can't actually land walls. Naturally, I've also gotten faster and faster at placing these walls down, but most games, the starting move is more or less a toss-up. If I can't hit those walls, survivors are going to get a lot done, and if I do hit those walls, I've basically pretty much secured as much pressure as I can. When watching these Chinese Mad Eye players, they play completely different from how I've been playing, how Zomboso has been playing, how most Mad Eyes on the NA server have been playing. What these Chinese Mad Eye players do is rather than going for the nearest console first, they immediately shift towards where they know the nearest survivor is. For instance, in this map, one common survivor spawn point based on where we spawn would be the top left quadrant. I'm pretty sure as you watch this video, you'll be able to see like a perfumer up there or something. I'm not sure. I don't care. But what they'll do is they'll shift as close to that survivor as possible, and then without alerting them with heartbeats and stuff, and then they'll find the closest console they can reach from that point, and then what they'll do is they'll place down walls to cut off paths and basically try to trap or funnel the survivors towards them so they can get some easy hits off. And how this works is it's not efficient, I'd say. It's more reliable, I guess, to get that presence up early game and not have to rely on landing risky walls to build up that presence for portable. And let's see. Yeah, it's really cool to watch it in action. It's completely different from how I normally play Mad Eye, so I was really surprised by how it works. And I think I've mentioned it, I've been practicing it a lot. I can't really pull it off. In this game, I actually do manage to pull it off twice. Well, sort of. I'm not running their confined space builds because I can see why confined space is needed. You'll notice that in this game, in one of the traps in particular, confined space would have been really helpful. But I'd rather take other personas to patch up some of my, terrible skills and stuff. But yeah, I think that's it for explaining. Yeah, I kind of just rambled for a full 3 minutes there about this tactic. It's really cool. I'll pull it off twice in this video. Anyways, you'll see that when I start the game, I still follow my normal style of playing, basically checking the spawn points, going to the nearest console, checking spawn points, and immediately pressuring survivors with walls. Perfumers top left, mercenaries bottom right, and other survivors hacking top right. So let's go over and cut off their cipher rushing, sort of. Another survivor's hacking over there. It could be the perfumer though. We're not too sure. And basically, I'm trying to figure out where that fourth survivor is. It's probably the seer. Perfumer's still up there, so that means the seer was the one that was hacking over there. He's not decoding, so we're getting tinnitus. So I feel like he's watching us or something. But yeah, this is there's the perfumer. yeah, this is what you'd expect watching my gameplays. You'll see me, not moving for like the first couple minutes or so, just walling survivors from afar and basically getting some damage going, stopping some cypher rushing and all that stuff. Anyways, right now you just see me shifting over, trying to like reposition myself towards areas with no energy and trying to figure out where the Tenez is coming from. You'll see me spot the Seer here, and basically I trapped him in this area. I wanted to trap him with another wall, but either way he's forced to run towards me and he wastes an ammo to escape. But this is where the first trap comes in. This is what the Chinese Mad Eye players do. They don't go for the Seer directly with walls. You'll notice that I placed large walls here to cut off the Seer's path, so there's nowhere for them to escape except through the window I just vaulted. Now, if I was running confined space, this would have been an easy down. That window would have been blocked, and the Seer would have nowhere to escape. In this case, since I'm not yet used to the confined space tactics that these Chinese Mad Eye players use, I didn't bother running it, but the tactic is still there. I still managed to pull it off correctly this time. Albeit I missed like the first hit on the Seer, and he was able to escape with a second ammo he got from watching. Anyways, you'll see me pause after that a bit, and just basically try to stall some cypher rushing with the Merc down, right? Protecting my consoles with the Seer over here. And he runs pretty predictably, so I managed to down him. I noticed the Perfumer up there as well, so I'll clip her with the wall as well. And I'll head over to either chair the Sierra or basically, discourage them from healing him up. Trying to figure out the Perfumer a bit, scare her away as far as I can. Also trying to figure out where the Enchantress ran off to, and stopping the Merc from decoding. I noticed that the Enchantress got one charge, so I know she's nearby, so I'm trying to look for her. And I see her here. Rather than try to hit her, though, I aim to cut her path off. Notice I placed that large wall to block her from running that direction, so she's forced to run towards me in order to escape. She wastes a monkey, and in that cooldown time, I got another hit off. The Seer was probably lagging there. He self-healed up, but didn't run away immediately. We had Blink, so we could have chased after him if he wasn't lagging. Mercenary self-healed up. I know the Enchantress is still nearby, so I'm trying to do the same thing I did last time. Basically cut her paths off to force her to come towards me and not make me chase after her. And as I pull off a spectacular Blink hit right there, that's on me. That's going on my montage. And basically, I'm trying to get close to the Seer to prevent people from self-healing him up. I'm still getting tinnitus, so I know there's someone nearby. And I'm just basically trying to figure out where the Perfumer and Mercenary ran off to. They're probably healing each other. I noticed them footprints over there, and I clip actually both the Mercenary and the Enchantress there. And I noticed the Perfumers here as well. All three of them are here. But I don't have enough energy to try to pull off another net for fishing. So I just try to clip them as much as I can, and I'm shifting over to discourage them from healing up the Enchantress and basically force them to scatter into areas with full consoles. And over here, you'll see me pull off the second trap. Rather than trying to hit the Perfumer, I cut her path off away from this vaulting area, and then I shift over here to try to scare the Perfumer into running into that trap. You'll see me try to force her in and try to cut her off again. That wall didn't place because of the irregular heights in the church. But I head over immediately, and basically this Perfumer's stuck here. If I was running confined space, then the Perfumer would actually have nowhere to go. She could have vaulted back, but she didn't have an option. And I'm just opening up a path in this wall so I can go chair the Perfumer. But the Enchantress self-healed. I know she was here last. I'm trying to look for footprints, but I think, yeah, there was probably something wrong with them this game. They aren't moving immediately after they self-healed up. And I was able to corner the Enchantress and down her again. Right now, it's pretty much game over. The only people who haven't self-healed up are Perfumer and Mercenary. So I go over to chair the Perfumer, and Mercenary got up. I know where I downed him, so I'm going to try to look for him and down him again. Elbow pads. He moves out to another area, and kind of lost him there. But yeah, you saw me. I got the notification, so I know he's coming to the rescue. I'm cutting off his paths again. You see that I'm not trying to hit him directly with walls anymore, because I know these top survivors' reaction speeds are insane. And You saw me pull off those 2 traps on the seer and perfumer respectively, and I was able to get easy presents by flacking them. Anyways, it's game over. This game is over. Mercenary wasted Selfio, perfumer's chair, and you can see me just trolling here. I always troll blinks. I always do troll blinks when I know I've won, and I was just waiting for them to surrender at that point. Anyways, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm definitely going to be practicing this tactic more and more. Eventually, I'm probably not going to run with confined space. I don't think Fallen Misfortune is beneficial, but with the new 120 persona pages, I'm definitely going to consider practicing this Chinese style of Mad Eyes more and more. In fact, I'm going to China. I think I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, June 26th, and I'm probably going to create a Chinese account there and continue to practice my Mad Eyes. So yeah, see you guys then. Thanks for watching.